Hey Phantomaniacs, welcome to the newest unboxing here on the Needless Things YouTube channel. I have just finished a couple of more involved reviews that have already gone up this week by the time you see this one. So I needed something a little simpler. I needed a single figure, and I had this one Masters of the Universe Spikor that came from Big Bad with some other things. And I just thought, you know what, let me just review one figure and wrap this up for my week of reviews. You know what, that's enough. I'm going to go ahead and get to the point. Eh? Eh? Get it? All right. Spikor, untouchable master of evil combat. We're still in the Snake Men phase of Masters of the Universe Origins. Modern posing, retro play, we know it very well. Still love the scaling detail on the blister here. And then on the back, you've got our cross cell, which is still Snake Men heavy. You've got the features of the figure. And then at the top here, which we now know, this guy is on his way in the line. I think San Diego Comic-Con is where they showed him. I honestly, you guys, I can't even keep up. I can't remember if they showed Extendar or not. As a matter of fact, over this weekend, I did a Masters of the Universe panel, and I had forgotten that there was an Origins Stinkor, because he doesn't stink, which is so weird to me. I guess they need another run at him or something. I don't know. Covered head to toe in spikes, the evil blacksmith Spikor crafts much of Skeletor's nefarious arsenal. Gorgeous art. I talk a lot about the quality of card backs, but this is a mass market retail release. It's fine. I'm not that worried about these. Now, I will say this, though, and I've said it before, if I had had any idea that this line would go on this long and be this expansive, the Fading Fortress. Ooh, that sounds exciting, which these all are. These mini comics, I cannot wait for these to be collected in some form. So we've got a little Snake Men story. You got, is Spikor even in this? Does not appear to be. Unless I missed him on like the first couple of pages. Yeah, there he is. Yeah, he gets one panel in here. It's fine. It's fine. Spikor, it's your lucky day. You get to prove your worth to me. Take the fortress. Yes, Skeletor. I don't know how Spikor talks. I have no idea. All right, so anyway, mini comic, fantastic. And then my weird little fascination with these little line art drawings. I just really dig these, and I would love to see these collected in some way as well. But I've saved every single one of these. All right, let's get Spikor out of here. So in general, I love that they upgraded these inserts so that the weapons now are behind the figures rather than just being in a little bag under the insert. In general, I've been able to remove these without having to cut the little tabby things, and I really appreciate that. Such a dark figure, but it's interesting because one of the things I've said over and over again that I love about Origins is how vibrant the colors are compared to any other Masters of the Universe line that we've gotten. I also appreciate Spikor. His spikes are soft plastic. So you're not going to, even his head is softer plastic. So you're not going to stab your hands like the Classics version had a tendency to do. But his color, even though he is a darker character, his colors are still vibrant. This aqua, teal, whatever it is, color looks great on here. And of course he's got, just like all of the Origins, got the same interchangeable parts. Who knew that the modular... Like, when the line started, I was like, it seems like such a weird gimmick to add to this, but it's just fun and neat and satisfying to pop them apart. So, he's great. This detail is so nice. that portrait. He's kind of almost a little more dinosaur looking than I think of him as being, which I kind of like. And I also kind of like the weird design of some of these characters where you just can't tell, like, so he's got armor here, so does that mean this is armor, but his head is just shaped like that? Like, how does this work? What is he meant to be? And at the end of the day, the answer is it doesn't matter, because he's just a wild, interesting looking character, and that is as much as you need to know. Now, he's got his brown boots, which are removable. If you wanted to give him somebody's black boots, you could absolutely do that. There are some purple boots out there you could use. So Spikor looks great, all the same interchangeable stuff. I don't care for the extended trident. I'm glad they included it because it's neat. Oh, whoa, I did not see that coming. The trident is articulated. It's on a regular wrist joint. It doesn't do much, but it's just a neat touch I appreciate. And his not extended hand trident, which, by the way, is very reminiscent of, Calabac from Clash of the Titans to me. So, yeah, I'm going to go with the shorter. Oh, that's just neat. Just a neat extra that really wasn't necessary, but is great. So, yeah, I'm going to stick with that trident hand. And then, of course, he's got his spiked club that matches the rest of him. And that's going to go right into that hand. Very snugly. At one point in the line, I remember the weapons not going into the hands very well sometimes. And clearly we have moved past that. So there he is, Spikor, Masters Universe Origins version. Looks fantastic. I'm going to put him on the shelf. But you know what? First, I'm going to give you guys a little bonus review. Because why not? I have had a stack of the Mattel Creations releases sitting over here for too long now. Like, to the point where putting up a review, it's not going to get as much traction as I would like, I guess. But I do want to open them. And I might as well do one right now. So here is... We're getting there. Frog Monger, who was very exciting for some reason. I don't know why. This guy was just... And he took forever to come out. Matter of fact, he took so long to come out. Well, this says new for 23, so he is at least in the right year. But he took so long to come out. He's in regular packaging. Well, okay, so it's not regular packaging. Where did I put... I just had... There it is. Okay. So I just reviewed Fangor recently. And Fangor has the slide style packaging that Sunman had. But, oh, you know what else? Fangor also has a Snake Man. Well, he's a Snake Man. He doesn't have the Snake Man livery at the top. But he does have it on the blister. It just makes me feel like Frog Monger was supposed to come out a lot longer ago than he did. But he does have the internet release style back that does not have the cross-sell. Has him coming up out of the dungeon here. This one, I've actually got in the other room. I'm going to be reviewing him at some point. And then we've got this rat guy. I would buy figures of both of these as well. And then look at this. Look at this little thing. Tell me in the comments what the heck is that, because that's interesting and very clearly a specific thing. It's not the cosmic key. It's a key to something. Oh, man. I love this line, and I love the people behind it. Okay. Frogmonger. Such a weird release. Uh-oh. There we go. Horde of Frog Monger. Now, he may not have a line art. Wow, he's got a longer comic, though. Oh, man, look. It's, what is it, Starship Eternia, right? Isn't that what that's called? Dude. Whoa. So this is a much longer comic. I'm going to have to give this a read. He is great. He's so goofy, weird, but just... I mean, he's Masters of the Universe. And that's one of the things I love about these modern Masters of the Universe lines is... when I was a kid, I had a few figures. I know I had Skeletor because I got him for Easter one year, and I have a picture of that, which otherwise I wouldn't necessarily have even remembered. I had a few Masters of the Universe figures when I was a kid, but it was not precious to me like G.I. Joe or honestly even as much as Transformers, and I didn't have a lot of Transformers at all. So when they introduce new characters, as long as they match the aesthetics of what I think Masters of the Universe is, I'm good with it. Bring them on. And this Frog Monger, and I realize he's not technically new because he's from art, but, I mean, this is new. Look at this thing. So he's got his weird little jetpack that is removable via popping his head off if you so desire. And you can just make him a regular non-jetpack frog. He's got a new torso sculpt, obviously a new head sculpt that is very snake frog looking. I think those are new feet also, but I wouldn't swear to that. I love the yellow spots they've got going on. The bright green is fantastic. I'm putting his jetpack back on because this is absolutely going to be a jetpack frog for me. Because if you have the opportunity to have a jetpack frog, why wouldn't you take it? Just a one-cylinder, like real 1950s looking setup here. Nice silver plastic, looks good. You know what? He's got new hands too. I don't think the forearms are new, but I think those hands are. And then the purple and yellow clothing just looks different and great. And then he's got this unique, bizarre blaster. There's paint on the blaster. So unnecessary, but so appreciated. Just a glossy black right there. And then that, you'll notice his hand has a little extra in the inside there so that it can hold the gun. They sculpted a little ridge in there to grip the gun, so you could still have the aesthetics of this weird frog hand, but it could be functional. So I keep saying gun. I've said over and over again in G.I. Joe reviews, I know I need to stop. Oh, man, that might have backfired on them. Oh, there we go. Okay, you just have to turn it so the finger actually goes under that little trigger right there to hold it in place properly. And so now he's got his... I can't even call this a 1950s sci-fi gun. This is just a bizarre... you know what? This might be like the undersea world of the Squid Men. Like, could have inspired that gun. So there he is, Frog Monger. All the articulation. Finally here, looks great. I like him. He's weird. He's crazy. He's everything Masters of the Universe should be. Notice a little purple metallic paint right on the front of that collar. Awesome. So there you go. A little bonus review. Finally opened up Frog Monger. Got Spikor as well. And that's it. A little bonus today. Thanks for watching, you guys. Please like, subscribe, share, tell your friends about Needless Things. I will do more little bonus add-ons in the coming weeks because I still have Skeletor and Wondar that I haven't opened. Maybe I should just open them together right now. I don't know. But whatever the case, thanks for watching. And until next time, beware the underwater kingdom of the squid people that is run by Frogmonger for some reason. podcast.
Smash that like button if you like needless things.